Magdala, I want you to scan the body again, and particularly this time, she spoke of some pain in the shoulder. I think that's the left shoulder. I want you to one scan the body, make sure it's clear of everything inside the body. We haven't got to the auric field. We'll get there. I want you to scan the internal body and let me know if there's anything still in that shoulder that she spoke of. And I want you to take that look, scanning the entire body, nano layer. All right, higher self. Are there any new discoveries? Or everything clear?
I kind of focused on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the body appears clear.
The body's
The,
rest of the body.
sh- the shoulder, there's a little bit of tension and
Mm-hmm.
anger in there, like
Is
she's
that
holding too much.
mm-hmm.
But there's also some physical damage to the vessel.
Okay. Higher self, when you say that there is some energy there, is that just energy stuck, stagnant, or is it something other?
It's stuck, stagnant.
Stuck, stagnant. All right. Now, higher self, you mentioned that there's some damage there. What is the damage from?
It's her ligaments, the connective
Ligaments.
tissue
Uh-huh.
is damaged.
Damage. What was it caused by?
Overuse.
Overuse. In what way?
Dance.
Dance?
Carrying backpacks.
Mm-hmm.
She's always had trouble on the left side. She just doesn't pay attention to it.
Mm-hmm. Higher self, I want you to zoom in with that high-powered magnifying glass that you have. Now, I want you to tell me if that those ligaments are repairable, meaning they can be regenerated to normalcy for optimal use. Now, past the layer that you would see as if a surgeon was creating a space to have surgery there. Can it be regenerated and healed?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Higher self, can you assist in beginning to remove the scar tissue space so that we can do a little bit of surgery? Is that possible?
Yes, I'll work with you. Let's try it.
Hmm. All right. I'm going to count down from 5 to 1, and I'm going to ask you, Tara. We're going to take a deep breath, almost like it's going to be you having a sense of tissue anesthesia to allow higher self to go in to assist with repair as I assist with your team to allow a little scraping of scar tissue to allow the regeneration of the tissue and cells to heal themselves, beginning to do that as of today, Sunday, March the 9th at 12:45 p.m. Central Time. I want you to take that deep breath and allow that space for us to do the work in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath. Good job. Higher self, I'm with you. Higher self, I want you to touch the space where she has the pain. Hmm. Higher self, I want you to allow energy into that space so that her team can remove the scar tissue, allow it to break apart in a way to being of no existence. Team on board. We're going to allow you to ease her pain, ease her mind in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your hand right there. Higher self, I'm going to ask you to step to the side just a little bit. And we're going to ask one of our spirit guides to step through and be here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to ask one of the guides to come through that can assist with the surgical removal, scraping of that scar tissue to allow regeneration. And let me know when you are there.
Here,
Guide, who are you?
Raphael.
Raphael?
Yes,
Raphael, can you assist with the scraping of the scar tissue that is old to allow the new generation of cells to produce healed tissue?
yes,
I'm going to count down from 5 to 1. Is this Archangel Raphael?
yes.
Thank you for showing up. Gratitude. I'm going to count down from 5 to 1 and ask you to assist in that process in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Higher self, hold that space. Tara, you will be able to see in your mind's eye where Archangel Raphael, your guide, can do the surgery, removing scar tissue, allowing regeneration of new tissue. And just allow yourself to see it. Archangel Raphael, let me know when everything is complete.
She's got a lot going on in here.
Mhm. Are you able to take care of it?
I think so. It's just multiple
Places?
things.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Will this take more than one surgery?
For full range of motion and use, we probably should do one or two more times.
Okay.
But this should provide more relief
Mhm.
and less pain.
Were you able to remove the scar tissue?
Remove the scar tissue right around the shoulder joint,
Okay.
going down into the muscles,
Okay.
and then back behind her shoulder.
Okay. So she'll need it 2 more, maybe 1 or 2 more?
I'm thinking maybe one.
Maybe 1. All right. Gratitude for coming in and assisting with that surgery.
Pleasure.
Gratitude. Do you have any words for Tara at this moment around this injury or anything else in her life?
You don't have to carry everything on your own. Hyper independence is not rewarded. Gentle with your vessel. She's unkind to herself in thoughts and her
Mm-hmm.
body, which causes more damage than she realizes it can create physical.
Okay. Gratitude. Let us know when you are complete.
Okay.
Archangel Raphael, I have a question. Will she need to have a past life regression in order to continue with the next surgery? Or is that something that you and Tara and the higher self can do just by calling you in?
I can do it just by being called in.
All right, gratitude for that. Do you have a time frame of the surgery that was just performed for it to heal and then to start the next one? Or do you want to come in and do it before that heals completely?
Let's do it before it heals completely.
All right. So she can hear you. Do you have a time frame in which you'd like to come in to assist her with completing the surgery? Would be it 1 or 2 sessions more?
3 days.
3 days time. All right. Is it better for her to do that in a late night before she goes to sleep or an early morning, like a day when like a Saturday or Sunday when she doesn't have to work? Well, you said 3 days time. So 3 days time would be a weekday.
She's more relaxed in the evenings, so I'll
Okay.
say in the before she goes to sleep.
Okay, gratitude for that. Higher self, are you on board to assist Archangel Raphael with the surgery?
Yes, I am.
Gratitude. All right, gratitude. Do you have any other words of wisdom for Tara around anything outside of the surgery?
Tara used to talk to me, and she knows that she can reach out, and
Mm-hmm.
I encourage her to do so.
Gratitude. Gratitude for the surgery and the words of wisdom, Archangel Raphael. I'm going to ask you and count down from 5 to 1 to step back to have Tara to step forward in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Tara, let me know when you are there.
I'm here.
Tara,
Hi.
did you hear that? How is the shoulder feeling?
There's like a cooling sensation happening
Mm-hmm.
in my shoulder and arm,
Mm-hmm.
like upper arm, and I could see it. So it's
Mm-hmm.
very interesting
Yes.
to watch, you know, um,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
the inner workings of my muscles.
Yes. That's amazing. We're going to have to talk about this later. Okay. All right. We're going to keep moving forward. And as you take observation of your body, I just want you to, as you lay there, feel from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. This is just you. No higher self, just you. I want you to take notice and tell me, do you feel anything else that you feel needs to be addressed while we have Archangel Raphael here? And I want you to take notice and feel in deeply all the way down to the soul level in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My right hip.
Right hip. Tell me what you're feeling.
It feels stuck in the
Mm-hmm.
wrong spot. And I often try to move it, but it feels better out of place than in place.
Mm-hmm. All right. Any other place?
You know,
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm gonna count down from 5 to 1. I'm gonna ask you to step back. We're gonna ask higher self to step forward. Archangel, please remain on pause for me. Higher self, I'm gonna ask you to step up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let me know when you're there.
I'm here.
Mhm. Higher self, she mentioned hip area. We're going to take a look at that. I do want you to know this is not because of something that you missed. It's because of something her team, I felt, wanted me to ask about because it's not necessarily energy. It's something that she just noticed. So it wasn't a miss. We're just asking a question. I want you to take a look at that hip area, the right hip. And I'm going to I want to ask you, do you notice anything abnormal there using the microscope that you have?
There's something in the bones that, like, somewhere,
Somewhere.
and there's a hip flexor,
Hip
hip
flexor.
flexor
Mhm.
that seems to catch and swell, and so like it looks like it
I want you to
her
look
hips are out of alignment,
out of alignment.
and so it looks like it gets irritated, but it's not all the time, or she's
Okay.
used to it. So I
Uh-huh. Got it. I want you to zoom in. I want you to tell me if that's something that can be regenerated as far as the bone is concerned. And then I want you to tell me with the hip flexor, is that something that could be adjusted?
yes, it can be manipulated and moved.
Mhm.
I think it could be. I don't think the damage is extensive,
Okay.
but I think it can be regenerated.
All right. Now, I'm going to ask you, do you need my help with that, or is that something that you can do now?
Let's Let me try this.
Okay.
It's in her posture
Mhm.
and the way she holds her body.
Mhm.
She puts a lot of pressure here when her knee hurts.
Mhm.
That's where this is coming from.
So we corrected that. So is that something that since we corrected the knee,
This should go back
okay.
and shouldn't really cause too much problems anymore.
Okay. All right. As far as the bone, the hip area, that can be regenerated, that calcic area. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right. I'm going to ask you to work with Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael, could you please come forward in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let me know when you're there.
Mhm.
Archangel Raphael, is there anything that you can assist with in that hip area where there's an adjustment that needs to be made that doesn't have to be surgical, where you can assist Tara and the higher self?
Absolutely.
Mhm. Go ahead. I'm going to count down from 5 to 1. Go ahead and begin that and let us know while you are there what exactly it is that you're doing to the hip area in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You may begin.
Okay. She is, her bones move a lot more than the average person. She's very loose. So we're moving them back to where they go and trying to align that hip. And once, 1 second. Flexor was just irritated. It's not damaged.
The flexor was just irritated, not damaged. Okay.
This is this tendon and this flexor. She holds a lot of tension in her body.
Mm-hmm. Where
And
is
with
that?
that energy gone from her
Uh-huh.
knees,
Yes.
this should really ease her
Okay.
hip pain.
Mm-hmm.
And she shouldn't have to, it shouldn't be an issue.
Okay.
It's an overcompensation. She's overcompensating.
Overcompensation. Got it. Got it. Now, so Archangel Raphael, will there need to be any additional adjustment outside of today?
No,
Okay. Good deal. All right. Are we good to go?
yes,
Gratitude. Thank you for coming in. Tara, as you know, there will need to be a couple more surgeries to the shoulder area, maybe 2 at the most. You call in the next 3 days to get some more surgery done in the evening times when you're more relaxed. Allow yourself to be in that state and just call him in and the higher self, and they will work together to complete that surgery, and you keep us updated. Archangel
okay.
Raphael, thank you for coming in. I'm going to ask everybody to step back to their respective places and higher self. Ask you to step forward, Archangel. I know that you'll be here for the duration of the session. We haven't even got to the past life regression, but we're doing a lot of work today, and it's okay. That's what we do. All right. Everybody step back into your respective places, and I want the higher self to step forward in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And higher self, let me know when you are there.
I'm here.
Higher self, I want you to just take and once over again from everything in the body, if there anything else that we need to address internally, and then we're going to move to the auric field.
I believe the body is clear.
The body is clear. Great. Now, you mentioned on the auric field that there was something in the crown chakra space, just below the heart area, the sacral, and the limbs, both legs. Now, I want you to do once over again of that auric field because I'm wondering if that was part of that energy of chaos that was there and it just extended to the auric field on the outside. And I want you to take a high powered magnifying glass again down to the nano in the auric field. and let me know if anything is still there. And you can do that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you may begin.
I'm
Hmm.
not picking anything up.
You're not picking anything up.
It might just have been chaos. That was a
Okay.
heavy energy.
Yes, and it can extend internally to external or vice versa, external, internal. So we're good to go on the body, internal, and auric. Is that correct?
Yes.
Gratitude for that. All right, higher self, we're going to ask you to step back